Well guys, welcome back to the channel. Paladin Piper. So wanted to come to you tonight with just some updates, chat about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And pardon me, not necessarily the movie. So the good. Well, I always like starting off with the good. And that is this. This is a Missouri Meerschaum cherry hardwood pipe. That just gave me a tobacco bit. This was a gift from Piper Ken in his little licorice bomb that he sent me. Now you guys know that I am a huge estate pipe fan. I am a huge Medico fan. I am not a huge corncob fan, although they have grown on me these last 2 years. And I never tried a Missouri Meerschaum hardwood pipe. So if I can get this. There you go. And let's turn that up a little bit. And I hate breaking in pipes. I do. I'm admitting it. And this pipe I was worried about because it smelled when it came to me. I'm just being truthful, Ken. Like stained furniture you find in a like an IKEA. And I was really worried that breaking it in would impart such stains taste to me, which I can't stand. However, with the help of some fellow YTPC members, and you know who you are, I charred up the inside of the bowl, put a little coating of honey on it, and proceeded to enjoy some Sir Walter Raleigh out of it. And it was a great experience. Matter of fact, my wife even said the room note or patio note out here was like berries. Could have been honey, but you hear the cricket? It's annoying as hell right out here on the patio, but anyway, such is outdoors. But ever since that time, I've run now Warhorse Green through it, half and half, Burley Light without the bite, there's another one I did, or not early morning pipe, Burley morning pipe. And now I'm back to Sir Walter Raleigh, which is what I'm having tonight. You know, now that I come to think of it, I have not run Codger Quarters through this. But this has been such a pleasant experience. Ken, thank you so much. Now, one thing I will say that I found interesting about this. This is the way this came. You can see it's got the bent stem here. A little tobacco won't hurt me. Anyway, so there. And there's no angle on this the way where it enters the shank. So I don't know if this was the right stem or not, but I did swap it out one of my smokes for a straight stem, and it worked just fine. So, but I went back to the bent stem diet. I don't know. Okay, I'm talking too much again, but that's good. This was a very pleasant surprise, and I have since ordered I think it's an Ozark Mountain Maple. So I'm going to get that, and I'm going to break it in and see how they pair with one another, or pit against each other. Pardon me. So the bad. I will post a picture of it here. Yep, that's my Medico mirror. So, if you live the codger lifestyle when it comes to pipes, pardon me, you don't always clean them right after you smoke them. Matter of fact, I rarely ever clean my pipes after I smoke them. Seasoning a pipe is part of the fun. Seeing how it develops, what flavors it gives you after 34 smokes. Well, I went to have that meerschaum, and I noticed the stem was stuck. No big deal. I'll put it in the freezer. I'll loosen it right up. Oh, it loosened up all right. I went to twist it off, and the stem broke right in my hand. Promptly said a bunch of cuss words. And that actual day was the perfect icing to a really day. Because that day I'd had a really rough day at work. And consequently, I'd found out about the ugly part of this little video, which I saved for last. And I don't normally share all this stuff, but this is a bit therapeutic for me. So I appreciate you guys listening to this point. But I had mentioned that my father has been ill. And he was to get his last scan, his last PET scan for the cancer that's been plaguing him since 2017. In the early part of October. Well, he got that scan. And in the back of my mind, I think I knew the results that were to be found, but it's still hard to admit that to yourself. That the thing that will likely end his life has started progressing toward that goal. So, he is going to do another round of chemotherapy, which I'm not a fan of his oncologist. There are oftentimes medical professionals that, when they see a very difficult case and they know that there's not a lot of hope, they gaslight you into believing that there is hope so that they can improve their research studies. And I'm all about research. I think we need research. I know we need research. but I'm also about being honest to people. I think that's part of our journey here on this earth, is to be honest and truthful with each other. So anyway, they want to hospitalize him for this round of chemo, even though the prior round of chemo that he had was apparently the best that they'd had, and that was all they could do. So, if you are the praying kind, the well-wishing kind, or the positive vibe and positive thought kind, I would appreciate all of those a lot. I don't normally ask for those things, but I would appreciate it. So we have the good, the bad, and the ugly on a beautiful 60-degree night here in October. Actually, as I speak, it may be even lower than that. It's great. Pretty soon it'll be too cold to be out here, and I'll be back in the garage because my fireplace is kaput. That's another source of contention. But life will go on. Other thing. These hardwood pipes, or this hardwood pipe, this is the only one I've ever had. I've had, of all the blends I had, I'm trying to think how many bowls, maybe 10 bowls through it now. This is probably my 10th, 11th maybe. It is evolving a little differently than a briar. Pardon me, there's not as many tannins in it. But it gives way to this very sweet smoke. Now, the only non-burley I've had in it was Warhorse Green. And that stuff just dominates a pipe. But it really didn't ghost that bad. I like Warhorse Green, and I don't really care if it ghosted, but I've been really impressed by this little pipe. So I'm going to recommend the Missouri Meerschaum hardwood pipes to you guys. Yeah, I cannot complain. All right, 13 minutes, that's enough. Guys, I appreciate you hanging with me. I hope you have a wonderful night, day, morning, whenever you watch this. And you know me, I'll be back around. And we'll see you very soon on another Paladin Piper video. Thanks, guys.